Welcome to this week's episode of the GunWriterTV, along with Lee Williams. How's it going, buddy?
Good, brother.
Felix, the Mad Russian. We're coming from the vault. This is the first time I've ever been in here. How cool is this? How cool is this? I gotta tell you, when you called and told me we're going to come in here today, I was like, oh my goodness. I've heard so many things about the place. Talked to you at other places, but never came here.
Well, pleasure having you here.
Oh, thank you.
What are we talking about today, brother?
Yeah, we're talking about 9mm AR carbines, pistols, and rifles. And we got some really cool parts coming out, and Felix is going to let us know about what's going on.
Felix, what's going on with 9mm ARs?
Well, 9mm AR has been really coming of age within the past couple of years. It's been getting more and more popular within recent time. It's been around for quite some time, since the beginning of an MP5 Colt platform. But recently, people have really been taking a big liking to 9mm pistols, 9mm ARs, and 9mm
no recoil,
rifles.
cheaper,
very low recoil.
Anybody
of any smaller or larger starship people can handle it. Women can handle it very easily. It's a great competitive gun. The ammunition is very, very inexpensive. The basic platform, like this PK pistol that we're doing, utilizes all the standard AR parts, which is very, very cool. Let's say if you have an MP5 platform or a SIG platform, it doesn't utilize most of the AR parts where these guns do. They have the same controls. So a person who is familiar with the AR platform can transition to a 9mm platform in a snap.
And look how small it is. The buffer on that is small. I mean, compare that to the MP5 here. That's tiny.
Yeah, they're very, and that's when we designed this particular pistols, and the pistol's been one of the hottest things in the market right now. We really wanted to do a pistol that is well balanced. And if you noticed on these, the buffer tube is about the same size as the rail. And the way we achieved this with thanks our friends at MVD, they designed the new PK, which is a small buffer tube for a 9mm and a 5.56. This is a 9mm, utilizes a special 9mm bolt. It have the springs all the attachment that comes with it. Also, one of the cool things about that, it's got the QD slings mount on both sides. What we did is we took a Knights Armament Generation 4 rail and cut that down. Yes, take a $300 rail and cut it down.
The Mad Russian?
We basically wanted, this is about 5 inches. So we wanted to create a very well balanced, very well looking platform. So we cut the rail down to 5 inches. And it created exactly the effect that we've been looking for. It's nice. Our billet lower receiver. It's a 70-75 billet lower receiver. It's got the ambidextrous controls, ambidextrous Raptor charging handle. It features Troy microsights, MRD red dot from EOTech, which is a really nice red dot, and the sights will co-witness with the red dot.
I noticed that right away. I like your mag release here. That's custom too.
These mag releases is made by Battle Arms. It's a fairly expensive. I mean, if you're taking $1 or $2 standard mag release, this is considerably more expensive, but it's so comfortable. Also, this gun utilizes POF 4.5 LB drop-in trigger, so it offers you a very nice, smooth operation, very nice feel to it. I mean, yeah. Go ahead and feel this and tell me what you think.
Oh my God, the reset on that is incredible.
Yes.
We also implemented the nickel boron bolt. And this is a Colt style bolt. It been nickel boron plated. It's
feels wet.
It's CMMG bolt. What's really cool about using these kind of coatings, and coatings have been really one of the cool things in today's gun world, is that a 9mm, it's being a blowback system, it just wipes out. I mean, you know, after you're done, if you have a little bit of oil, wipe it down, and you're pretty much done.
What do we got here?
Here we have what we call a prototype PDW. It's also uses an MVB stock, one operation, multiple position stock. We have a slightly longer rail on this gun. We also took an 8.5-inch rail and cut it down to 6. Have the Fortis mount. It's got a red dot by Holothon. It's a non-expensive red dot. It's about a $200 red dot, but it works perfectly. It's a 9mm. It will last you. It's perfectly accurate. It's just something that complements this gun. Same kind of a fire controller we're also using in this one. We're using a Battle Arms ambidextrous levers, and you can change the levers to your configuration. This is utilized as a screw-on cam. That's a Tyron K. It's a fairly short can, which works excellent with 147 grain. And also, you can convert this can to a 3-lug. So if you have an MP5 platform, or a lot of our guns, we use the 3-lug adapter. It's very easy to switch it from a platform to platforms. Yep, absolutely. So that's another little prototype platform that we're playing with. I've been playing with the 10mm guns for past 10 years. I have been playing with them for quite some time, even before they were popular, because they are such a neat platform. They are such a easy operational platform.
Versatile. What do we got here?
That is a different prototype that we're doing. This utilizes a Fortis rail. This is a 9-inch rail. This uses a Gentech M9 can. That's a different style can. That's a monocore can.
Sure.
Very light.
Oh, man.
Basically, all of our lower receivers, we utilized POF trigger. We changed the grip in some ways. Like on this mag release, this is also a Battle Arms release, but it's a least expensive one. But it's still very pronounced,
it's comfortable.
so you can reach to it, fairly easy.
Okay.
We gotta see his production one.
Yeah, one more with the giggle switch. This one has a giggle switch, so we.
The giggle switch.
This is the giggle gun, and the reason we call it a giggle gun because it's got a giggle switch. 99% of my testing is done with automatic weapons, with the submachine guns, because that's the only time you truly see what components will hold up. What is the cycle rate? What are the better components?
If they're going to fail, they're going to fail full auto.
And we shoot thousands and thousands of rounds, and that's how we know what actually works and what doesn't.
Now, this is your production gun, and I got to tell you, for a production gun, it doesn't get much better than this. This is nice.
Since a lot of the 3-gun sanctions now introducing the carbine, 9mm carbine classes, we really wanted to introduce a gun that's fun to shoot, super reliable. We give a lifetime warranty on these guns, and something that anyone can handle with a superb accuracy. The key component to these guns is our barrel. We have a custom barrels that are, let me grab that are almost a 1-inch in diameter. They're fluted barrel, they're Manolite rated, they're machine gun rated, and they're
never shoot them out.
They're a 0 MOA. We just had presented one of these guns in California for the 3-gun law enforcement event that they had, and they couldn't believe it the way these guns were shooting.
With a 9.
Yep, absolutely. This utilizes a CMMG bolt.
Excellent, excellent. Now this is your lower here.
Yep.
This is the one with the Colt.
This is the Colt. This is the
you
Colt.
have a Glock coming.
We have a Glock lower coming out that is going to be phenomenal.
Huge.
We have spent years developing it. It's going to be one of the best lowers on the market.
That'll be a game changer.
All of our lowers are 70-75 billet. They are designed to meet the Volta upper receiver, because we like using Volta upper receiver, and we're soon coming out with our own upper receiver.
Capture screws.
Capture screws, which is big. When you are working on, a lot of our customers are people that like to buy our components and put their guns together, and that's what we designed this lower for. The lower comes with all the necessary hardware, with the little Allen wrenches, and one of the other really cool things is this. If everybody who ever put an AR together knows what kind of a trouble and scratching you have to beat this in, we have taken it the next step and introduced a machine screw.
Perfect.
So all you got to do when you're assembling our lower, since it's an integrated guard, you put 2 screws in, put your pins in, and you're done.
Hand me the can there, Mike, would you? We're bearing the lead. This is newsworthy here, Felix.
We've been developing suppressors for a long time. We're now introducing a 9 and a 45. We're going to have them in 3 different sizes. We're going to have a K, we're going to have an intermediate model, and we're going to have the longer model.
MSRP on this?
This is going to be about $450, and it will include the tread-on F28 mount, or a variety of the tread mounts that you, depending on the tread, like if you have a SIG or an H&K, we also have a 3-lug that's available for that. This is the Avenger series. They're operator friendly, they can be taken apart, they're clean, and for $450, you simply can't go wrong.
Thanks, Felix.
Thank you guys, it's a pleasure to having you all here.
Thanks for inviting me in your vault here.
It's a pleasure to having you. You guys are always welcome here.
God bless, long live the Republic, and keep your powder dry.